welcome to one of the Squad Meals and False Again. Tune in if you guys want to hear about my review and recap on the Game of Thrones Season 8. Please stay tuned. We are here finally 2 years later. Game of Thrones, decided to come on in 2019 in April. I understand, we got, they said 11, weeks they was out there, filming and stuff like that. Like certain stuff they was out there for a long time because it was cold. I understand. 2 years. Okay, so but anyway, but nah, y'all good. Okay, we're finally here. Okay, praise God. Okay, so yeah, so we are here. This is Game of Thrones. This is my first review and recap of like a series. I've been watching Game of Thrones since the season 1. So just so you guys know, if you guys do not know anything about Game of Thrones, you will be lost. Okay, if you have not season 1, you'll be lost. If you didn't see season 2, you'll be lost. You need to watch all the seasons in order to understand season 8. Okay, I cannot cram everything in on today's video, but if you guys want I don't know, but I can't. It's just too much. It's a lot. I'm getting confused just thinking about it right now. So so I may get some things kind of mixed up. If I do, you guys correct me in the description, in the comments below. It's gonna be a premiere live, so definitely chat up in the chat box and let me know. This will be a pretty long video, so please get your snacks, get some healthy snacks, get some water and things of that sort, and just come and join in the fun with me. So I hope you guys have watched the first season of Game of Thrones GOT, okay? And we are just gonna get right into it. So once again, I'll try to give a brief synopsis on some of the things, but there's a lot of things I'm not gonna explain because you have to go watch it. You have to watch the beginning. If you have not watched the beginning, you have to go watch it. And I watched the second episode again today. Okay, even though I watched it on the day of, I watched it again today. Okay, so yes, that's what you have to do because you can't miss anything. If you miss anything, you can't. You have to pay attention. Okay, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Okay. All right. So now we're finally here with Game of Thrones season 8. Yes, we are here, y'all. Finally, it's happening. Stop. But anyway. All right, I know you're probably like, let's get into it. Okay, all right, here we are. Season 8, Game of Thrones. All right, so I got my little notes here, so I'm going to be looking down because I don't want to get off track. But if I forget anything, please let me know. We'll talk about some theories probably at the end, so we shall see. Okay, so Game of Thrones opens very nicely. Okay, very nicely. Okay, I think this was just so awesome, the way they came in, coming up in there, trolloping with the horses and stuff like that. Everybody coming in, you see Jon Snow, you see Dany, and then you see she's the mother of the dragons. Jon Snow, he's a part of the Starks. They in Winterfell, they in North. Let's take a pause. Let's take a moment. Winter is already here because they've been saying it's coming, but the North is popping. Everybody wants to come to the North. Everybody wants to come and help in the war that's about to happen because the Night King, we're going to get into that, and the White Walkers. I said Night Walkers last time, but I think it's White Walkers. Let me know what it is. Is it Night Walker or White Walkers? Okay, but anyway, I digress. But yes, so it's a lot of them, and the Night King is the head of it. So yeah, it's going to be a big war coming. Okay, they already tore the wall down, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's double back and go to the beginning. Okay, so this is how it starts. It comes in and everything. And Arya is a beast. Okay, Arya is Sansa's sister and also Jon Snow's sister. But anyway, we put the quotation marks because I'm about to tell y'all something a little bit. But yeah, so anyway, Arya, sees him and smiles, but he didn't see her, and and I was like, Dad, girl, why you ain't saying nothing to your friend? But I was like, well, they probably gonna say something later on, you know what I mean? So let me just wait a minute. It's the first couple of minutes of the thing, so shut me and relax, okay? So I was like, okay. So then everybody coming in and whatever like that, and everybody looking at Dany like, okay, I called her Khaleesi, and that was her name, but now they're calling her Dany, so we just gonna roll with it, okay? So so they looking at Khaleesi like the North people like, I don't know what you're doing, because she got this platinum blonde hair, whatever the case is, and they like, you're not one of us, what you doing here? Then they saw the dragons, they like scattering all over the place. She only got 2 dragons. She had 3, but that one's dead and is a White Walker. Okay, like they got one of her dragons. That was sad. That was very sad. Okay, sad. But anyway, yes, if you want to know what happened with that was season 7. So please. Okay, so anyway, So yeah, so we sit up there, and they coming in there again, situated, bada bada ba, whatever like that. Okay, we doing it, whatever like that. So then they had so Sansa, let me just say right now, don't like Danny. Okay, she like, bruh, what you doing here? Like basically like, so they had like their town hall meeting and stuff like that. Everybody, was greeting each other, before the town hall meeting, whatever. So Sansa just like, whatever, and then Danny is basically like the queen. She's like the queen, but not a lot of people is, they're not really digesting this right, because they're like, I don't know, Jon Snow. I mean, your judgment has been, I guess, but I mean, let's see what happens here. Okay, so they just a little skeptical about Danny or whatever the case is. So, just to give you a little background of, I said Arya is a beast because Arya, she has been fighting since the beginning of the season. She's been on her own. She had a needle that Jon had gave her a long time ago in the beginning, and she's been fighting. She's been battling and getting prepared for things. She's been battling. She's been with the faceless man, and she was blind for a little bit, and then she was fighting, and yeah, this girl has been through the mill, okay, and she's been doing a lot. So she's a real beast. Like, you would have thought she would have been dead, but she's not. So she's a survivor at heart, okay, and she, you know what I'm saying, like, she done did a lot. So definitely, when I say she a beast, you need to check her out, okay? So yeah, I just want to give you a little brief synopsis. Sansa, I'm not really too fond of her, so it's just like, yeah. But anyway, so back to season 8. So I just have to give you a little bit, okay? So Sansa don't like Danny, okay? So we already established that. So Sansa was like, talking about the dragons. So like, what dragons eat anyway? And then Danny was like, oh, they eat whatever they want to eat. Basically, throw her shade. Like basically, if I want to throw you out there, So anyway, so she didn't say that, but So okay, that's basically about that. So yeah, so let me see. Okay, so that's basically about that. So Bran is Aggie. Okay, I don't know if y'all like Bran, raise your hand. Bran get on my nerves, okay? So Bran over here, like, he just like, he just pop up everywhere. First of all, he in the wheelchair. Okay, he's in a wheelchair, and he ended up in a wheelchair because he was pushed out the window by Jaime Lannister. And because Bran has saw him having sex with Cersei. I don't like Cersei, okay? And so yeah, and he got pushed out the window, so he's been in the wheelchair ever since. He can't walk. So but Bran has some powers. He's the three-eyed raven or whatever the case is, and he can see everything. He sees everything but doesn't say anything, okay? So this season he's pretty much saying stuff because it's like, bro, you have to say something now. Okay, you have to say something. This is the last season. What are you doing? So basically, Bran had told Dany about her dragon, like the White Walkers the Night King has your dragon, or whatever the case is, whatever he said. I'm paraphrasing, and he's like, basically they tore the wall down, and basically what you about to do? I'm telling you this information, so this is what you got to do, whatever. So she looking at him like, how you know all this stuff? So okay. So anyway, so Dany's and Bran told that. So Jon Snow and Dany are an item. Well. They're auntie and nephew. The reason why, because let's take it back just a little bit. So Lyanna Stark is Ned Stark's sister, okay? And Ned Stark is dead. Lyanna Stark is dead, okay? And Rhaegar was Jon Snow's father. So he is half Stark and half Targaryen, because Dany is Rhaegar was Dany's brother, okay, and Rhaegar has died. He died in battle, and Lyanna died while giving birth to Jon Snow, okay, and she told Ned Stark, her brother, to make sure that you protect Jon Snow. So basically, he took him in as saying that that's his son, and everybody thought he was a bastard, but he's not, and so he protected him because if not, Jon Snow would have got killed by I believe Robb, who was the king, and he died too. So a lot of people has been dying, so you have to go back. If you don't know who Ned Stark is, you got to go back, okay? He was beheaded earlier in the season. So yeah, so that's why they are auntie and nephew, okay? So that's basically about that. So yeah, so we're gonna go back to this, okay? So now we have the Greyjoys. We have Theon. Theon finally went back to go get his sister, because remember in one of the episodes, Theon didn't save his sister. His sister jumped. It was something. He jumped off the boat or something like that. He basically was being a punk. So he basically came back to get his sister, and then the sister then headbutted him or whatever like that. And but they want to go back. She wants to go back to the Iron Islands. But then she told him, I know you want to go to Winterfell. Okay, Winterfell. In the north, where Jon and them is at, where Jon and Sansa and Arya is at. Now, that's why I said it's popping, because this war is about to be bombed, you know. So one thing that I took from here, it's a part. The Greyjoy says something. I'm trying to find it. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. So I was here. Theon came to get his sister, whatever like that. So she said she want to go back to Iron Islands, and then she said, I know you want to go to Winterfell, whatever like that, to the north where Jon and them is at. So she said, what is dead may never die. And they said this again. What is dead may never die. Let that stick, okay? Because we may need this for the rest of the season. So let's just see what's going on here. All right. So one of my friends pointed that out. So yeah. So and then his sister said, kill the bastards. Okay, so we don't know what Theon has been through a lot. Okay, Theon has been tortured by this guy that died. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, he had to go. But he was tortured by this guy that had passed on. And yeah, it's a bad torture. So if y'all want to go check that out, go check it out. You have to look at the season. I can't give y'all a backstory on everybody. I will be here all day. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so now I'm probably skipping around a little bit. Okay, so the dragons are barely eating. So the dragons are Dany's dragons. And so this is when they ran to the dragons. And then Dany decided to have a joyride on the dragons, okay, with Jon. And Jon's like, how can I go on here? And whatever like that. So they got on there. And Jon got on there and said, what do I grab onto? She said, whatever you want to grab onto. So they was riding or whatever like that, and Jon over here struggling and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a little joyride thing that they was having, some time that they was spending together with the two dragons and stuff like that. So then they done, you know, landed somewhere, and then they was kissing, and one of the dragons was looking at Jon Snow like, okay. So yeah, so that's basically about that. But yeah, so but saying basically looking like he knows or whatever the case is. So I think this was before Samwell had said something. So let's get into that. So Dany was with the guy, I forgot his name. He was about to turn into one of the mountain men, and he got the cure and everything like that. You have to go back. Samwell is one of the Night Watchers brothers. So Jon is a brothers of Night Watch or whatever the case is. And so Sam like to read books and you know, read a lot of books or whatever the case is. So he was one of the Night Watchers or whatever the case is. So Dany back some season ago, I forgot about this. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot about this. So his brother and his father was murdered. Dany executed him basically. And so so he started crying, he needed time to himself, and that's when he went to go find Jon, or whatever the case is. He still haven't met Jon. Jon's been there all day. So then Bran, he ran into Bran just sitting outside chilling, you know, whatever like that. And Sam like, what you doing out here? He's like, I'm waiting for an old friend. So we're gonna get to that later on. So then so Sam like, okay, so you know, whatever like that. So Bran just basically told him, now Bran trying to say stuff now, whatever the case. He's still aggy. But anyway, so he was like, you have to tell him. You have to tell Jon. You have to tell Jon. Basically saying you have to tell Jon the truth of, you know, him being a half Targaryen and half Stark. You know, Ned Stark is not your father. Okay, so it's like, all right, so sorry to let you know, but you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of rough, but he said he had to tell him, whatever like that. So then Samwell was running, trying to find him. And he's so clumsy, so he's trying to find him, whatever like that, falling all over the place. So he finally find him. Jon was like, oh, was you hiding from me? And then Sam was like, no. So they hugged, whatever like that, because they haven't seen each other. And so then finally, you know, he's saying, what, you read all the books and such, I forgot where he was at, I forgot. But because he left the Night Watch and whatever the case is, and started reading books, and he had not a wife, I guess like a wife and yeah, a lady, and I don't think he had a child. But anyway, I don't even know what happened to them. I'll have to go back to the season. Lord, let me know what happened to that lady that was with him and the child. Just let me know, because I'm just so confused now. Because I don't see them. I don't know if they got killed or what. I have to go back. But anyway, I'm sorry y'all, but we on season 8 right now. All right, so then Sam, I'm just trying to give you a little backstory, you know. So Sam was like, you know, so basically told what Bran said, like, you are half Targaryen, half Stark. You know, Ned is not your father, and basically saying that Dany is your aunt. And so John looking like, what were you talking about? And he was like, yeah, you are the, you know, the heir or whatever to the Seven Kingdoms. Okay, so you need the crown or whatever the case is, like, you know, the protector of the realm and stuff like that. So so I don't know how Dany's gonna feel about this, because she thinks she's, you know, with the queen or like that, but he has the rightful right to this, because he is half Targaryen, half Stark. So this is what it is. And Dany have to I don't know how she's gonna take this, but we're not gonna find out till next the next season. I'm not sorry, I wish it was the next season, but we're not gonna find out till the next episode or whatever the case is. So so that part, yeah. So John was, you could tell he was like hurt, but then at the same time it's like, you know, okay, the seventh, but he was hurt. He was like, so basically saying my father lied to me the whole time, and Ned had to protect him, because if not, he would have got killed. Okay, so he did protect him up until the time, you know, he got beheaded. But anyway, so that's basically about that. But yeah, so so here we go. All right, so now we're gonna go into let me see. Oh, okay, so let's talk about Arya. Okay, Arya, that's my boo. All right, so anyway, so Arya, she, like I said before, she's a beast or whatever. So the Hound, he was in the beginning. I thought he was gonna be gone, but basically, Arya had left him for dead, and he didn't die. Okay, he's a trooper too. So he was like, oh, you still alive or something? He was like, yeah, you heartless bee or whatever the case is. He called her a bee or whatever like that. And so then, you know, and she was talking to, I guess his name is Gendry, the one that makes the weapons and stuff like that. If that's not his name, let me know, y'all. I don't be mixing people's names up. But, you know, Gendry and Arya got a little, you know, thing going on. They have a thing going on. Like, I don't think they have been intimate, but they like each other, basically. And so, you know, he makes the weapons and stuff like that, you know, for them, like the axes and all the things and stuff like that. So he's gotten pretty good, you know, over all the years or whatever the case is. So, so Arya told him to make, you know, a weapon for her, and she showed him, and he was like, what do you need a weapon for? Don't you have a needle and stuff like that? She was like, well, I just want to make it, you know, whatever like that. And he was kind of hesitant or whatever like that. And it was with the dragon glass. Now the dragon glass is supposed to help with killing the I guess the Night King and stuff like that. So Arya, yeah, we're gonna talk about this, but I think she really wants to be like she really wants this or whatever the case is. So or basically just to protect herself, because this girl's a survivor. I hope nothing happens to her, but anyway, I digress. But yeah, so he was playing around saying, he said Lady Stark, and she was like, oh, don't call me that. And he was like, okay, my lady, or whatever the case is. So, you know, she did a little smirk, whatever like that. It's hard to get Arya to do a little smile, whatever the case is, but you know. But anyway, so that's basically about that. So she basically want a weapon made. Is he going to make it? He probably is. So that's basically about that. One of the moments that I liked about a lot of things happened in this episode. Was when John and Arya reunited. That was just so nice. It was just like at a nice, you know, setting, you know, with a nice little tree and stuff like that. It was just so, like, you know, refreshing to see that, you know, them reunite, whatever the case is. This is before Jon Snow knew that, you know, all the stuff. I'm mixing it around, but this was before, just to let y'all know, just a little excerpt. This was before Sam told him everything. But anyway, so I'm sorry for going out of order, but I just wanted to highlight this part because it was just very nice. I just felt it in my heart. I felt, oh, like it was just so, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they got it together. Yes, thank you, Lord Jesus. So John was like, oh, you got the needle, you know, do you still have the needle? She's like, yes, right here. And John was showing her that he still had that sword that he got from the Night Watch. It was the one with the white hand or whatever the case is. So that's his sword that, you know, that's his special sword or whatever like that. So then, you know, and they exchange, words. And then Arya was basically telling him, like, you know, my dude, like, she didn't say that, but she was like, you know, we're family. Like, remember that, you know, basically remember that, you know. And Arya's a beast, you know, so I have a feeling like she's not really fond of Dany either. And if worse come to worse or anything, you know, whatever like that, she's about family first, even though I don't think she really like her sister Sansa, but it's her family she will protect. Okay, so that's basically about that. What else? Yeah, so Sansa grilled him. Okay, grilled Jon Snow. I'm sorry, grilled Jon Snow. And she was saying, like, you know, basically Jon, like, you know, she don't like the fact that Dany is there. You know, she don't like it. So she was asking him, like, you know, did you bend the knee, you know, because you loved her or for your family? And Jon never got a chance to answer that. But I mean, I think it's both because he does love Dany. So this is gonna be a hard pill to swallow to tell Dany. And I know it was hard for him to swallow when Sam told him that that's your aunt, my dude. But I mean, he didn't say that. But he basically said that, you know, Ned is not your father. This is your father. Da, da, da. So yeah. So that's basically about that. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So we're going back to the what is it? The wildlings and the Night Watch brothers. You know, they're looking for, I guess, the White Walkers and stuff like that. So they in the castle, whatever, they looking around and stuff like that. So this was the funny part. Okay. So when they found each other, and then the guy from the Night Watch was like, oh, he has blue eyes, and then one of the wildlings was like, I always have blue eyes. I'm gonna call him Red because, you know, he got red hair or whatever like that. And so I don't want to see nothing happen to him either. I like him too. And he was like, I always had blue eyes or whatever the case is. So they was looking around to see if they see anything, whatever like that. So there was a message from the Night King or whatever the case is. So they had one of the White Walkers up there, a little boy White Walker up there trying to act like he was dead. I mean, they did anyway, but anyway. So he wasn't saying anything, and it was like something with arms or something going around in a circle. I don't know. Like it's significant. It's a sign, but I don't know. So I saw that, I was like, what? And then the little boy woke up like, bah! And so they hit it, you know, got him with the fire, whatever the case is. So that's basically about that. So let's see if we missed anything. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, we got the Theon and stuff like that. Sam. So basically, I think that's basically it about that, y'all. All right, so I think that's a little recap. Let's just talk about what I think about, you know, what might happen, or, you know, whatever the case is, and y'all can just let me know too. Now, as far as like with the Night Walker, the White Walkers, the Night King and the White Walkers, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know, like in my, I don't know if I'm having my thumbnail, but one of the pictures, Jon Snow had like because they have like blue, the White Walkers have blue eyes or whatever the case is, or the ice or whatever in their eyes, and that was shown in Jon Snow in that picture. So I'm like, is Jon Snow gonna become a White Walker, or is something like, I'm trying to see what's gonna happen. Like, I just don't want Jon Snow to die. I just don't want him to die, but it might, I don't know. And then the part with Dany, like what they gonna do? Like, he gonna have to be like, my dude, like, I can't. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I can't. You see what I'm saying? So I can't do it. So So what's gonna happen with Dany and Jon? You know, that's gonna be done. You know, Sansa would like that. You know, but because y'all family, my dude, y'all aunt and nephew, y'all just ugh, you know. So so what else? And then we got, okay, Arya, which is a beast. She over here want to do the dragon glass and make a special weapon. What is her plans? What is she up to? You see what I'm saying? What is she up to? Theon wants to, you know, help in the battle and stuff like that, and Winterfell, whatever the case is. What is his intentions? He doesn't want to go to the Iron Islands with his sister. I guess he wants to fight, and then, you know, I mean, I have a feeling Theon might go. You know, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna last. Oh, I didn't even talk about the little guy, Tyrion. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was there, and Sansa said to him that she thought he was clever, or whatever the case is, because Cersei. Oh, let's talk about Cersei. I forgot, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I didn't even put it in there. So Cersei, I don't like her. Cersei, or whatever how you say her name. I don't like her. Okay, and she had the 3 children. That's the one that had Joffrey, which was the meanest, the devil. Okay, he was mean. He got poisoned and killed. The nice son jumped out the window, committed suicide. Okay, and then the daughter, she got poisoned too, I think, because yeah, I have to go back to that season. I have to go back to that, but she got poisoned. Let me know in the comments below about the daughter, because let me know, because I remember when they went to go back to get the daughter, because she was somewhere else and she was going to marry some prince, whatever the case is, and the mother had kissed her and she had on some poisonous lipstick. And then later on, she got... So let me know if I'm telling the story right. Let me know, y'all. Y'all gotta help me out because I'm a little rusty. So let me know. But Cersei, she want to get warrior elephants, and they didn't have it. So one of the guys, I forgot his name, but he went there or whatever like that. I think she had sex with the guy, and he said they was gonna put a prince in her belly. I was like, okay, what's his name, y'all? I forgot his name, y'all. Y'all gotta tell me out. But he was with Theon's sister or whatever the case is. So yeah, so let me know. But yeah, so basically Cersei, she wants to be the queen or something. So yeah, she's trying to win and stuff like that. So I don't want her to win nothing. I don't like her. I really don't like her. Y'all need to watch the rest of the seasons to know why I don't like her. And also Sansa has her, like, you know, because Sansa likes her, I believe, so she has her ways a little bit. So it's just like, you know, I mean, Sansa, I mean, they say she's smart, but it's like, I don't know about you, Sansa. I don't know. I don't know. But just let me know what y'all guys think. So do y'all think, so like with the theories and stuff like that, I saw one theory when it was saying how the Night Walker, Jon Snow, Bran, and Arya, maybe they might become a White Walker or the Night King or something like that. So I'm gonna put his thing down below, his theory, because I was thinking about that, like what about that? Like Jon, you know, and the guy was saying how Jon has a lot of capabilities, like Bran does too. Bran has a lot of capabilities, you know, 3-Eye Raven and stuff like that. He always seeing stuff. And you notice Bran in his vision and stuff like that, he's walking. Do you think Bran is trying to get to the Night King because maybe he wants to one day walk again, and by him, you know, doing something to the Night King or whatever, or becoming a White or something like that, will make him walk again? What do y'all think? I don't know. That's something I just thought about just now. Like, what do y'all think about this? Like, we have to think about this. Like, what other theories do y'all have? What other theories do y'all have? Like, okay, so what's gonna happen with Jon Snow and Dany? Like, they just need to cut it. It's over. Okay, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Okay. Jon, you found out you part Targaryen, and Stark. Okay, you still a Stark, my dude. But that's your auntie. That's your aunt. Sorry, I'll let you know that. And what else? And who is gonna die? Who do you think is gonna die? We got Theon, we got Arya, we got Jon, we got Samwell, we got all the people that I named. There's more characters, y'all. Okay. I just ain't say them all, but it's more characters. So what do y'all think? Like, what are y'all theories? Like, you know, because this is crazy. Second episode is gonna be crazy. I'm mad because we have to wait till next Sunday. Seriously, we gotta wait till next Sunday? Okay. So let me know y'all theories down below. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, because I like my favorite, and what's your favorite characters? Yeah, I like Arya. I love Arya. I love Jon Snow. Okay, let me tell y'all, one of the seasons, I think it was season 5 or 6 or whatever, one of the seasons when Jon Snow died and he came back to life. When he died, I wanted to break my TV. I was like, no, that's not what you do here. I was like, he's not gonna sit up here and die like that. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, Bae died? Okay. But he came back though. Okay, he came back. I was like, okay. Bae came back. So I mean, I love me some Jon Snow. Okay. But that's basically about that. What else I want to say? So yeah, so just let me know. Like, but overall, I liked it. I liked the opening of season 8. I like the way they was coming in, and how Arya, the moment with Arya and Jon Snow, Bran's still Aggie, you know, and it just also showed that the North is where it's at. Like, everybody, it seems like everybody wants to be a part of the war and wants to try to help, you know, and it's like, you know, and this is why they always said winter is coming, because, you know, the Night King and the White Walkers, they are making their way, I guess, to Winterfell, and they're just waiting. They set up tents and everything, and everybody's just getting ready for war. So, you know, and I'm glad that, you know, Samwell told Jon on the first episode, like, this is, you know, that's your aunt. He didn't say that, but he said that, you know, Ned Stark, not your father, and stuff like that. So I'm glad it didn't drag that part out. I'm eager to see what Arya is going to do with that new weapon, because I'm sure Gendry is going to make it for her. excuse me, and hopefully the dragons stay okay, because they said they wasn't really eating anything. So let's hope that they find some food for them, because Sansa was over here mad, like talking about something. So how we gonna feed them, and then we got to feed the dragons, and we gotta feed us. So what do they eat anyway? She was mad. So so that's basically about that. So yeah, so but yeah, just let me know like what y'all think. Like I really want, I'm team Stark. I'm team Stark. Okay, I love the Starks. Okay, I like the North. Okay, I like the North. You know, cause Jon Snow up in there. Okay, we got Jon Snow and we got Arya right there. Okay, all right, we could just leave Sansa somewhere and Bran could just go. Oh God, Bran. Anyway, so he aggy. Like, just say what you gotta say. Oh, and at the end of the episode, we got Jaime coming in there incognito. I was like, who is riding up on the horse? And I was like, Jaime, and he only got one. This the one that pushed Bran. And Bran, of course, was sitting outside on a wheelchair. I'm like, this guy was outside. He was outside the whole episode, okay? I was like, Bran, I don't think... Wait, was he inside at all? Like, let me know if he was inside, y'all, because he was outside the whole time. I'm like, okay, Bran, see, this is why you aggy. So, so he was like... So when he said he was waiting for an old friend, he was talking about Jaime. So what does he have in store for Jaime? Like, what do you think Bran is going to do? Is Bran going to tell Jaime something, or he knows something about... Of course, he knows everything. He's just not really telling. He's just telling people in bits and pieces. And Bran is really nonchalant. Like, he doesn't... It's like he doesn't care. It's like he knows everything. So it's just like by you doing this, I already know what you're about to do. I already know this is happening. So what's new that you have? So, yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, Jaime was there. I guess he want to help with the war, but it's just like, so you left Cersei, whatever her name is, like you left her. But anyway, so I don't know. They supposed to be having a baby together, but who knows if that's true. So we shall see about that. So I don't know. I just have questions about what's gonna happen. You know, Arya, Bran, and all of them. Like what's gonna happen? And Tyrion, the small person, like, well, what's gonna happen to him? I mean, I don't know. He might pass away. I don't know. There's a lot of other characters that I forgot. Well, some characters I forgot, like the hand for Cersei, and then somebody else that came with Tyrion, and the little buggy. I forgot his name. He's the one that doesn't have any I guess he doesn't have any testicles, or doesn't have any balls. Something happened with him. You have to watch to see the story about that. So yeah, it's a lot. If you can't just jump in and watch season 8. I'm sorry. If you're trying to do that, it's not gonna happen. It's not, because you really have to pay attention, and you really have to watch it, and you really have to put your mind to it. Because if not, you're not gonna understand. You're really not gonna understand. So just watch some recaps from some people. You know, get your popcorn, write notes down, because that's what I had to do. Write some notes down. You know, have a Game of Thrones partner. You know, somebody, maybe you understood, maybe you didn't understand something, they understood it, vice versa. So because, you know, that's what I have. Somebody I be having some. I have my friends that I be talking to. I be like, look, Bran did this now, or Jon Snow, okay, something happened here, so what you think? You know, stuff like that, because nobody got time for that. You know, I mean, you need some help out here, okay? Seriously. All right, but anyway, so yeah, and then I had to figure out like the family tree and stuff like that, because it's a lot. There's a YouTuber out there that has a family tree of that. I have to go and look at that, because, and it tells you about the different the kingdoms and all that stuff. I gotta go and look at that. Like, look, but it talks about it, and also the intro has a lot of symbolization in it as well. So it's a lot that goes on with Game of Thrones. So let me know what you guys pick out of it. Let me know who your favorite characters are. Let me know what you think, what type of theories that you might come up with. Let me know, and let me know down in the description bar below, in the comments below, if you want me to talk about those theories. So the theories that you guys come up with, let me know if you guys want me to do a separate video and talk about the theories and see, and we could just work it out together. Like, I mean, I wish I could do a live to talk about it, because I would do a live for like that, but we could just talk about the theories and see like what is what and trace stuff. So y'all got some homework to do. So to those of you that have not watched Game of Thrones, you want to participate in the conversation, please go watch it, and whatever theories you come in with, just let me know, and then we could talk about it. So if I have enough theories to talk about, I could just do a video. So let me know if y'all want to do a theories video about what y'all think that's going to happen. Or do y'all want to wait until the second episode come out? Maybe let's just wait till the second episode come out. Even if you still have theories, let's just do it. But I'll probably just do it next week after the second episode. So let me know if you guys want that. So after the second episode, we're going to come up with some theories. All right. And whatever theories that you have, you can put it down in the comments below. And then if you have more theories, because I'll be doing recaps on every episode. So you can put the theories down there as well. Okay, so let me know. I already have like a couple theories, or I think one theory. So we'll talk about that, you know. But again, I do not want Jon Snow to die. I do not want Arya to die. That's like the biggest people I don't want to go. But watch, they're gonna be the ones to go. I'm shedding tears, y'all. Okay, I'm shedding tears. I'm like, where that witch go that brought Jon Snow back? Like, you come back here. Like, come back here and get him back here. Like, bring both of them back, okay? So, yeah. So, that's basically about that. But, yeah, that's basically about that. So, y'all, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. I really did like it. It was very heartfelt. Like I said before, the highlight with Jon Snow and Arya. Like, all of this was so... It was good. They did a good job with the opening. Maybe the opening should have been a little bit longer, but the episodes do get longer. So I believe the second or third episode, it starts to be 2 hours, I believe. So this is why it's only 6 6 episodes. So yeah, so I have a feeling this is going to go by fast, and this is sad, but this is what it is. Okay, so I hope the ending will put everything together and be what we all would like it to be, okay? Because I know a lot of people have, you know, different things and stuff like that, but that's basically about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first review and recap. I'm sorry if I was probably a little dry, whatever the case is, but you know, I probably missed some things. I apologize if I did. Let me know what I missed, and we'll just play catch up a little bit on the next video, and then we'll go right into the second episode. All right, and if I forgot anything, I'll definitely probably like say it in my vlog, whatever the case is. So help me out down there in the description, in the comments below. Help me out with some things, and do y'all homework. You know, definitely come back with some theories of which I think is going to happen, and let me know. Thumbs up this video if you want more videos like this. Thumbs up this video if you want a theories video, and we can discuss that as well. Okay, and that's just basically about that. Again, I wish I could go live. I would, but I don't want to go live through my phone. So because if I go live, I would like to talk about this and have a nice discussion about it. Let me know what y'all think about that. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm gonna have to go through my phone. I mean, I don't want to, but we shall see. I'm gonna try to see. We shall see. So let me know what y'all think. Y'all want me to go live? I will only go live and talk about Game of Thrones. Only GOT. Because if you're not gonna talk about GOT, you can exit the building. I will ignore you. So that's basically it about that, y'all. Okay, thank you guys for watching so much. I really do appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. I know this was long, and let me know how this first. I was kind of nervous because I was all over the place a little bit. I know I was skipping everywhere and going other places, but you know, next time I have it a little bit more organized. But I still, you know, stayed on top of it and stuff like that, and it didn't veer off too much. But I know I'm probably missed some things, but you know, I'm not gonna, you know everything verbatim. But you know, it's cool, whatever the case is. So my camera's about to die, of course. But hopefully this video will be up before Friday, or before this week is over. Next week, see you not same time, but see you for the next episode. Please watch it, y'all. Please watch it. Again, I know if y'all are lost, please start from season 1. Please start from season 1, because you're not going to get it unless you watch season 1. Trust me. Trust me. You do not want to, and even if you watch season 7, no, you're not going to know anything. You're not gonna know anything, okay? Like, even though I watched all the seasons, I still gotta go back, okay? So you know, if you haven't seen it at all and you don't know anything, you don't know what Targaryen, you don't know where that dragon came from, you don't know where Dany came from, you don't know where, you know, who Ned is, you know, his head got cut off. What? When was this? Mad seasons ago, okay? So yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, y'all. I am done. Thank you so much for joining me with the Game of Thrones discussion, and I really do appreciate you guys. I really did like it. It was a good opening. They did a good job. Let's give a hand clap. Okay, hand clap. Great job for the first episode. I think I liked the first episode. Let me know if you guys like the first episode. And I'm done. I'm just talking on and on because I hope, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, but if not, but that's basically about that. All right, you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for bearing with me while I talk about the Game of Thrones. Again, if you have any theories or anything of the sort, please let me know. Any special characters that you like, let me know. Just let me know everything GOT down in the description. I'm sorry, in the comments below. Okay, thank you, everybody. All right, when you guys go to that, let's come to the forget that's everything for watching. Peace, bye.